Phew. Hello, and what's going on, my starlings? It's me, Fiction, Phoenix, Fiction, Nathan, Jada, whatever. A man of many names. And this lovely little lady over here is Starlight Princess. You may or may not recognize her from some of the previous videos. It's okay, Anna. You're fine. And we have a guest. Well, not really guest. Well, yeah, not really guest anymore. A co-dev joining us over Discord. Jeno, wanna do a quick intro for the YouTube viewers?
Yo, what up, Starlings? It's your boy Jeno here. I am a co-creator for Starbourne, as well as a playtester for several other similar things, and a creator for my own thing.
Yeah, you can plug. Well, you can just give a quick Do you have a name for your game? I can put it in the description.
No, not really. I'm working on my own thing. I have been for a while. I've been kind of on and off, and I just recently got back on. I realized that using Word was a terrible idea.
Well, given that your username has YT in it, I'm assuming you have a YouTube channel.
Correctamundo, my amigo. I do, in fact, have a YouTube channel. I just haven't done anything on that for years.
It's okay. Well, we all take breaks. I took an unintentional break for a couple months now, but we're back. I lost permission to use my own Gmail because Google sucks. And I know YouTube's gonna flag this, but flagged videos can still exist, they just can't be monetized. And I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter. Phew.
I mean, neither am I.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think...
It's not gonna stop them.
Yeah, we need at least 1,000 subs to be monetized. So click that subscribe button and notification bell. But anyway, to the game. We are testing this game on Game Master Engine, which was created by Dan the DM. That's his username on Discord, at least. I don't know if he has another username on YouTube. I'll put a link to the GME Discord where you can chat with the devs and other users of the engine. Or, actually I think the GME Discord has the GME Steam link, but I could put the Steam link in the description as well. So you can get the engine for yourself. It's free. The GM version costs $50, but it frequently goes on sale for $20. I got it when it was on sale. I think it might currently be on sale. I'm not sure. It really doesn't matter. It goes on sale every season. So if you missed it, well, just gotta wait a couple of months. Whew.
Good marketing strategy.
Yes, I am marketing someone else's product. I gotta market my own product better, which is why I make these videos. Shameless plug for myself this time. You can check out the Starbourne Discord. There's a second Starbourne Discord server, which will, it's old, but it's been recently revamped, and we're still working on that. The revamping, I mean. But, Anna, I know you're tired. You don't actually have to play today. But can you at least pay attention? I'll get you some water if you need it. I might have to pause the recording to get you the water. Sure. Okay, we're back. I got Anna some water. I know it looks kind of like the water teleported to her hand because of the pausing. That's the magic of video, babies. But anyway, I have Game Master Engine open. I also have open Google Sheets, but you can't see that. I want to be more professional, so from now on, Google Sheets will only be visible to the devs, not the viewers of the videos. Because I know Google Sheets was visible in the old playtest videos. We're going to call this a Playtest Season 2. Because we did take a hiatus. Jeno, you have any thoughts on that?
Well, there's a lot of emotions running through, and I guess I am co-piloting the, what do you call this?
Development / playtesting? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. The pilot episode for the second season?
Essentially, yeah. Which, I don't know if you were in any of the first season. I don't remember. It's been a while.
No, because I just joined recently.
That's right. Yeah, the first season was from New Year's Day to February whatever.
I believe I joined in March.
No, that was when I lost access to my account. Yeah. February 18th was when I lost access to my account. But what day of the week was that? Hold on. Got a calendar app here. February 18th was a Saturday. I think it might have been the 16th. Because I did record on Thursdays and Sundays. I don't remember if I recorded every Thursday and Sunday, though. But, regardless, it was less than an actual season, whereas a TV season is usually 2 or 3 actual seasons. I'd say 4, but they do have the hiatus.
Hey, gotta take a break sometimes, am I right?
Yeah. Well, anyway, it is 10:20. We're just gonna round up. I have a seconds clock. It's 10:24. 10:23 and 50 seconds is basically 10:24. So, I got Game Master Engine. Do I have Google Sheets open? I guess I don't. I have to open that. But we'll see if we actually need it. We might. We might not. But I'm going to open it just in case. Because you never know. Oh, that's right. The Google Sheets was on my new Gmail. I got back to my old one. I still have access to the new one, of course. I had to create a new Gmail because I lost access to the old ones. That's embarrassing. But now that I'm here, got the new Gmail, I'm going to give myself permission to edit this document on the old Gmail. It's going to take a little while. I see Jeno is already there. Yes, I give permission to myself, right. Yes, that is correct. Phoenix. I have multiple Gmails, so I can probably reveal one of them. Not the one with my real name, of course. I mean, you can know my first name is Nathan, but my last name is so unique, there's literally only one of me with the first and last name that I have. But my other Gmail is Phoenix of Grandeur at gmail. Gmail.com. Yes, that is correct. If you want to send me fan mail or hate mail or spam mail, I have multiple email addresses, so I don't really care if one of them gets corrupted. As long as I can still access the accounts that are connected to it, the email itself can be full of spam for all I care. But please at least try to be considerate. Okay, good. I gave myself access. Now... Now I gotta access this. There we go. I can edit my document on my original Gmail. Perfect. Oh, and I see the profile icon for my other one. That's funny. These are both pictures of Simon Devlin, but one is older. Actually, the more detailed one is older. It was drawn by a Facebook friend. Caitlin, last name redacted, nickname Kitty. She's in the Discord. She's not very active, though. Actually, no, she's not in the Discord. I want her to join the Discord, though. She said she wants to join it, but she probably won't create an account until she has more time. She's gotta, like, get her living situation taken care of. I forget whether she said she was, like, homeless or... Dang, a lot of independent artists are poor. I don't care about new Google Sheets features. The pre-existing ones are good enough. Okay, so I got the Google Sheets doc opened. I'm on the whole game character sheet. I do also have the combat-only character sheet, which, well, focuses on the combat. Do we need weapon types in the combat-only character sheet? I guess it's not really character sheet info, but maybe it could become that later. Okay, weapon types. Or is it just weapon? It's just weapons, okay. So I got the price. The prices are in Farian dollars. That's what FD stands for. I know the viewers are not going to understand that. Well, you might if you saw my Season 1 videos. Because those showed the Google Sheets. Anna, you want to say anything? Like, is it too complicated? Is it, because I know it was too complicated the last few times you watched me do this. Or do you want to ask questions about what I'm, like, doing right now? Or what I'm planning on doing tonight? Or do you want me to just pretend you asked those questions and answer them anyway, so the audience can understand? Oh, well, she actually did ask. She's very quiet, so I'm not sure if you heard her. In the comments, you can let me know if you heard her, because I bought a headset, and she might actually be the main user of it, because I talk pretty normally-ish compared to how quiet Anna talks. But anyway, so what we're doing tonight, we're going to add some new types of weapons. I see we've got a fairly good number of weapon types currently, but we can always expand. In fact, we were actually asked by a more experienced co-dev of the game, who's also developing his own game, which we do know the name of. It is called Flow State, and the guy's name is Optimistical or Chris. There will be a link to a character sheet for his game, and possibly, I think he manages 2 or 3 Discord servers. I think it's 3. There's 2 for tabletop RPGs in general, as well as 1 for his game specifically. And they're all cool servers, though there are a couple of topics that are freely discussed that are pretty offensive, but those are usually kept to certain chats. So it's fine. Anyway. So basic swords, futuristic swords. Right. There's not going to be a lot. Because the weapon level is more intrinsic to the weapon type, there might be some weapon types that have a minimum level higher than 1. Does that make sense, Jeno?
I guess so.
Because, like, and also, Like, even, like, swords might have a minimum level of 2 because daggers exist, which are supposed to be, like, a weak weapon. So that, yeah. So you see the, on the weapons table, so for swords, I think the futuristic ones are probably fine, but I'm gonna edit the, basic swords. Actually, no. Well, yeah, basic swords. We can change the prices and pierce percentages later. Or status percentages, because not all of them pierce. Yeah. So this... yeah, I think 2, 3... No, that's probably fine, the way it is here. Oh, wait, no. No, wait. 4. Yeah, I guess we'll just change all of them. But the Parodine and Tungsten are supposed to be, like, equal in power, but, like, the Tungsten one has a higher pierce, and the Parodine one, adds, like... Well, I don't think we have a magic attack stat, so I need to change the description. But, but your magic will affect your physical attack with the Parodine, because it's a magical silver. It's like a mythical... It's like the Starbourne equivalent of Mithril. Which is a type of silver from Lord of the Rings, if you're not familiar. Though I'd imagine most tabletop RPG players would be familiar with Lord of the Rings, because it's a huge inspiration for D&D, which is like the original tabletop RPG. That doesn't mean every tabletop RPG player will understand Lord of the Rings things, but a lot of those were translated into D&D. Originally there were hobbits and ents, but those were changed to halflings and treants. But Mithril was allowed to be kept because it's not from the Lord of the Rings. It's popularized by it, but it's older than that. Anyway, Parodine is the Mithril of Starbourne. End rant. Well, it's not really a rant, but end info dump, I guess. Gotta come up with some names and descriptions for some futuristic swords, futuristic guns, and futuristic staffs. Which would use, like... I
have an idea for a futuristic sword name.
Which one? Would it be like the level... I think the lowest for futuristic is level 6?
Yeah.
Okay. If you say energy sword, we could be sued by Bungie or 343. I think 343 owns the Halo IP.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
Because I know Bungie made Halo, but they sold it to 343, right? Which is funny, because 343 is literally named after Guilty Spark. So it's like a Halo fan company owns Halo now. It's pretty funny.
Kind of ironic.
It's not ironic, it's just coincidental. That's a Futurama quote, by the way. I think Bender says it.
I was thinking maybe like Phaser or something.
Phaser sword? Oh, that's with a PH, right?
Why? Is it the one with the F? Copyright or something?
No, phaser is a sci-fi term that is public domain.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure it's spelled with a PH. Like, it phases through walls and stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess.
Phaser sword.
My brain was thinking F, but...
I think the F might be copyright for a certain IP. I don't know which one. And I don't really care.
Oh.
I just don't want to... I just want to avoid that. Anyway, phaser sword...
The only thing stronger is Japanese copyright lawyers.
Well, if it's a Nintendo game, then we have to know. But It's a good thing this is a low. This is like a low budget, incredibly low budget. If you can see in the upper left corner, we only have one patron. One. I forgot to update the. You'll probably see this update live. I'm gonna update the text box to show the prices of the tiers. Hold on. The prices of the tiers of the kingdom of Starlight. Yes, I referenced the game that is coming out probably on the day this video comes out, considering it's going to be uploaded past midnight. Yeah. And we're recording this on the 11th from like 10:15 to whenever it's going to end. We're going to try to shoot for 11:45. Okay. Properties, right. No. What? Properties. Okay, now... Okay, overall patrons, I don't need to change that, but the different tiers. Tiers of the kingdom. I made a reference to a Zelda game right after talking about Nintendo copyright. Please don't sue us, Nintendo.
Japanese copyright lawyers.
Yeah.
You better hope you don't get your... yourself nuked into oblivion.
So, Starlings was $1 a month. Though, you're all Starlings, but the Starling tier patrons do get benefits better than the other Starlings, I guess. Not by much, because it's only $1. Let's see. So it's $1/MO. And yeah, that's pretty obvious. It means per month. All the other tiers will end with 7 because I like the number 7. I think the next one just is 7. Yeah, Starbourne's 7 a month. Luminel's the only tier anyone is subscribed to. 17 a month. Royals, nobody subscribed to that. I believe it was 37? Yeah, it was 37. And then the next one was deities or deities, however you want to pronounce it. Basically the gender-neutral term for gods and goddesses, which is weird because God is already a gender-neutral term, but I wanted to be extra careful not to offend anyone. 97. And then there was arch deities, which is 777, which I doubt anyone would pay for. Should I add it to this list anyway? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I doubt anyone would, unless we have like a millionaire in the chat, or maybe you. Yeah, if we have a millionaire. Let's see, 777. Arch deities. Oh.
I mean, either a millionaire or an investor.
Yeah, well, the investor would still have to have a high 5, low 6 figure income. Well, no. Low 5 is low 5 is like 10 grand. Well, maybe a 5-figure monthly income, 6-figure yearly would probably be enough. But even still, okay. So let's see. I have to transform this. Oh, I also should center it. Properties. Where's the orientation? Orientation. Oh, alignment is what they call it. Orientation is when you rotate something. Or leave it unrotated. That's like the default orientation is if it's unrotated. Which it looks like the default orientation for this would be portrait. Not that that matters. Yeah. Okay. It looks a little nicer now. You can see the price of the tiers, which... Okay, tiers of the kingdom of Starlight. Please don't sue us. I just love making puns.
This joke 3 times.
Yes,
in, like,
I know.
10 minutes.
I'm sorry, but it's not
The first time. It's not working now. Please stop.
We also do have a cat named Starlight, and I thought that was funny. She's too busy. Do you think you can get Stella over here, though? She's lighter, so you can probably just pick her up, even against her will. She'll struggle a little, but just as long as you don't hurt her, it should be fine. While Anna's trying to corral the cats, or at least one of them. Oh yeah, Phaser Sword description. After you come up with a description for this, you should probably get on with the test. Might have to create a new map. We can create a map together. Haven't done that since, like, season 1. Yeah.
Man, we're getting all the throwbacks in.
Yeah. It was, like, close to the finale that we made a map together. Or Anna... No, it was one of my other playtesters, another one-off playtester. Was it Slemma? Was it Fanny? I think Fanny left.
Got her.
Oh, you want to pick her up?
You can.
Anna, I can't pick her up unless she's closer to me. I don't want to get out of this chair. Oh, they're both coming. I mean, I could open tuna, but I usually only open a can of tuna when I want some. And yeah, we have 7 cans, so I could give them an entire can, but it's not a special occasion. It's not like either of their birthdays.
Don't worry, audience. I'm not going to be just a one-off play tester.
Yeah, we had a bunch of those. We had, like, I think 12 episodes? Yeah, it was 0 to 11. So we had 12 episodes, and I think we had like 10 one-off playtesters and 2 two-off playtesters, which was disappointing, but sure. So we got the Phaser Sword. Oh yeah, we're gonna describe that and then open GME for real. Like, I have it open, but I wanted to create a new map. Since we have a new playtester, new season, might as well.
Description of Phaser Sword. I'm thinking something along the lines of a sword that has a light beam that can slice through walls. So it's a rough description.
I mean, yeah, this does cost $1,000 in Therian dollars, which are worth 100 times as much as Terran dollars. You'd think Terran dollars would be the base, but they're worth so little, and Feria is like the closest royal planet to Terra Nova. So that's why Therian dollars are the standard. So yeah, basically in like Earth money, it's $100,000.
Basically a lot of money.
It is, yes. And if you make about that much money a month, it would literally be like 1% of that, or less than 1% to get the highest tier. Also, thinking, honestly, this tier is mainly just a joke. Because I doubt anyone would support that tier. It's just too high. There's also a toxic friend tier where if you want to be an asshole and still get Patreon benefits, it's it's $197 a month, and you get the same benefits as Luminel, but you also get to be mean to me. Which
I'm not even gonna ask.
it's because one of my ex-friends hit on my girlfriend or fiance, who was at the time girlfriend. But yeah. That was before we were engaged. Yeah, we were dating for like 1 or maybe 2 months at that point. And I also found out that he was a Trump supporter, and I'm a radical lefty. And I don't mean hand orientation. I mean political affiliation.
I just flat out. I don't care if the comments are gonna flame me. I flat out despise Trump. I'm not even true left or true right. I just despise Trump.
Yeah, honestly, there are even a lot of righties who don't like Trump.
Yeah.
That's how terrible he is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
More
right
or less
behind him.
politically
I can't
neutral.
stand him.
We're talking about political. You know, like there are Republicans that don't like Trump, which is pretty funny. But the fact that governors can run for president and Ron DeSantis is governor of Florida, I think he would run for president. And if he wins the primary, then, well, that only determines who the Republican nominee is. And there's the two primaries happen simultaneously, I know that. There's like the Democratic primary and the Republican primary. Those determine the nominees for the parties. And then the general election is after the primaries. You determine which party, and therefore which nominee candidate becomes president. And the Electoral College is stupid. We need everyone's vote to count, and the Electoral College prevents that from happening. But enough political flaming. We'll save the politics for when we're developing Starbourne politics.
Hi, kitty.
Which
let's just hope politics aren't going to be as complicated. But
yeah, Starbourne politics are basically like, it's a matriarchy. Queens rule everything. Kings have some power. They have a decent amount, but they're basically just regents for the queens, and they are also sometimes generals. That's about as far as I have got with politics, is that queens rule, kings are generals.
Certainly a unique take.
No, it isn't. There are tons of games that do this. Sorry.
No, I mean, I've seen it happen a lot in movie media. It's not a lot in tabletop.
Well, fair. To be fair, it is fair. But, so, yeah, we got the phaser sword. The level 7 futuristic sword we can name and describe later. For now, we're gonna finally open the map creating. I don't think I can open multiplayer on creating a map, but I think as soon as I create the file, I can create the map itself in multiplayer. It's gonna be should it be a town map or a world map?
What do you want to start with?
I guess we should start small, so we'll do a town map. Small, medium, or large. I mean, even a large town map is pretty small. But we'll do a small one. This only determines the number of tiles on the floor. We can use the entire world regardless of how big the map is. So yeah, small map. Create world. Okay. I forgot. Okay, so now that the world exists, I just need to save it. Wait, where's the save as? There's okay. Oh, too far away. I have to get out of the chair to pick her up. Anyway, save. There's no save as? I forgot to name the map, that's why I'm disappointed there's no save as. I think I can name it in the folder in Windows Explorer, but I'd rather not go through the trouble.
Alright, take 2.
Yeah. I just want to name this. What should we call it? St. Quinstown. That's the town Simon was born and raised in. St. Quinstown on Terra Nova. There are no countries in Starbourne. The nations are planets.
And
Yeah.
I guess galaxies too.
No, galaxies are like empires. The nations are planets.
Oh.
Uh, Custom settings. Excellent.
Where is it?
I didn't create it yet.
No, I'm asking, is there a way to like name it?
Oh yeah, there's no name option. Wait, no, there's a save as for screenshots, but not for the map itself.
Oh.
Okay. Huh. So there was one that was just called My Save Game. What was that? Oh, this is the tutorial one. This is the one that teaches you how to use GME, which is cool, but I'm not going to walk you through that. One of the devs can, either Mark or Dan, but... a different map. Return to... Huh? No. Oh, maybe I have to actually save it? Ah, okay. Load map. Saves. Oh, whoops, I accidentally closed... Fudge. I closed GME. Now I gotta wait for it to reopen. Might as well add some more futuristic swords. So this one's gonna cost 2,500. Okay, so what should we call it?
I was gonna say lightsaber, but I'm pretty sure that's taken.
I'm pretty sure that now that Disney owns Star Wars, they're super strict with copyrights.
That's why I said lightsaber might be taken.
But what if we use the British spelling?
The British?
It's got the R-E instead of E-R.
I'm not even gonna.
I mean, that's what I did with Starbourne, because the American spelling was used for a James Patterson book, which I have never read, by the way.
I'm not
but
gonna argue with that logic.
how about this? L-I-T-E-S-A-B-R-E. And it's 2 words. They can't sue. It's different enough that it's fair use.
Yeah, loopholes.
Yes, loopholes. Disney, please don't sue us. Also, Disney, we hate you for canceling the Owl House.
Live action remake and live action remakes.
Live action remakes are okay, except for the Mulan one, which
They are either mediocre or cringe.
well, the Cinderella one was all right. The rest, though, they can all
Very few
yeah.
are tolerable to okay.
Yeah. Anyway, the lightsaber, which is spelled differently. It's not going to be a total knockoff, because even with a different name, we could still get sued. Let's see.
Depending on what kind of description we put, give it.
A saber that emits light from one or both ends. We're not going to reference the Kylo Ren saber, lightsaber.
You mean the
The one that looked kind of like a traditional sword, but as a
like
lightsaber.
the crossguard one? I
Yeah.
believe that's what they called it.
Yeah, that.
I just recently learned what that meant, or what the name of that sword is.
Yeah. Okay. This is can slice through walls and disable. Oh, stupid typo. There's no spell check in Excel or Google Sheets, so I have to spell check myself.
And a curse.
I mean, the fact that there's no spell check is probably because red underlines would look super cringy in cell format.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, disable force fields, which it also will do more damage, of course. It's 7 times your weapon strength, which weapon strength is a character stat. So like if your weapon strength were, say, because it's the weapon strength times the weapon level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it would be 7 times the weapon strength and the ability to disable force fields, which can be created with magic or tech. Wait, should it only be able to disable just
tech.
Oh no, I got it. Digital force fields. And then there could be a better one that can disable all force fields, because magical ones are supposed to be stronger.
Yeah. What would we call it? Lightsaber 2?
No, we'll call it something better.
Sorry,
Plasma sword. How's that?
I mean, that sounds a lot stronger than level 8.
Yeah, we should make that level 10, to be fair.
I mean, it sounds like the literal sun.
I mean, yeah. I don't know if you noticed, but for the bows, they all start with S. And for the guns, they all start with A. Yes, there's the antimatter rifle, which probably should be a futuristic gun now that I think about it.
Yeah, that thing should not be under basic. That thing should be like level 7 or 8 under futuristic.
For sure. I mean, I was actually thinking 10. Because the description says it's a
Oh, yeah.
well,
Yes, it is level 10.
And remove the word basic.
Basically, futuristic.
And instead of antimatter, let's say anti-air. Which, yeah, they can all shoot flying enemies, but this will do extra damage to flying enemies. Since it's a level 5, which is the highest basic level, we'll say 3 times.
Deal triple damage to flying enemies.
Yeah. It's like and then this. And drinks. No. Sure. It's gonna be like uber strong. So the magic attack isn't a stat anymore, so we should change the description. But I don't know how to change it right now, so we'll figure that out later. For anything that adds magic attack to physical attack, gotta change that later. So the plasma sword. A sword that emits blue.
I'm guessing the futuristic swords between lightsaber and plasma sword will be able to disable digital force fields as well.
Maybe the level 8, it can't disable the digital ones, but it can disable the magical ones. And then, like, level 9 or 10 could do... Well, no. Level 10 could do both. So, like, yeah... Because, like...
I mean, I guess there is
it makes them more unique, so that there is a benefit to using a lower level weapon.
Oh, value.
Because, like, in Miitopia, yes, you could use lower level weapons with higher level stats. And I'm sure other games allow that as well. But, that was one of my favorite parts about Miitopia, is that you could use whatever weapon you wanted with the best stats. It was so annoying that the, like, coolest looking or prettiest weapons and armor just suck, statistically, in a lot of games.
Oh, kind of like a vanity set?
Yeah, but they actually kind of they fix that in games like Miitopia, where you can use the best looking weapons with the best stats, even though they're not for each other. Sword that emits blue light that can pierce any barrier and drain mana from enemies. Sure. That seems fair. I mean, yeah, MP is mana points, so I guess I could say mana or MP. Well, we'll leave it at mana for now. Oh, right. GMU had already loaded. Whoops. So create map.
Out of instinct, I just turned off both Steam and GME.
Ha. Hold on.
I hope that's not gonna cause you any problems.
It's okay, we're not doing multiplayer yet. I'll let you know when we start.
You mean start doing multiplayer?
Yeah, for the playtest.
Got it.
I just realized I have to open through Steam to access all my files. That's why I couldn't see them before. I was opening it through GME on like the desktop. Silly me, I forgot. Yeah, I got a ton of these maps, but Anna, I know it's loud, but it was only playing for like 3 seconds.
I think it kind of just... I heard like a little bit of a peak at the end.
Okay, Game Master Engine. Wait, there's an achievement?
There's like one achievement. What, you didn't see it?
Well, yeah, I wasn't on Steam, duh.
Alright,
What? It doesn't show what the achievement is for. Where does it show that? Oh, game info?
Maybe it's one of those work in progress things.
Because they said they were going to add more achievements. Well, they said they were adding achievements. They didn't say more. Because if they said more, I'd know that they already had at least one. Right, play. So I got GME open through Steam now. Yes, the game will use... It says controller, but it can also use the keyboard and mouse. I don't even know how to use GME on controller. So the recording does not show GME. Whoops. It's gotta wait for it to load. This time, it's loading through Steam. So, should be able to show it on OBS as soon as it finishes loading. Okay, perfect. Just gotta keep waiting. I guess while we're waiting, we got these last two, Futuristic Swords. You know, we have a lot of light. We don't have any shadow, do we? I mean, those are the main two, like...
By light.
What?
I mean, don't want to get your eyes flashing things by light.
Yeah. But, like... Oh, because this is supposed to be the most, like, the most powerful sword, I'm gonna add another effect. Also, uses whatever and the target is weakest to. Yeah, that way it'll do more damage. Because plasma, it would make sense to have, like, access to all the elements. Because, like, there's light and water and fire, shadow, air, and earth. There's a bit of everything in plasma.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. And it's 50 grand in Farian dollars, which that'd be 5 million.
And it's a lot of money.
It'd be 5 million Terran dollars. So yeah. Like, I could have the prices in all currencies, but since it's just a 10-to-1 ratio, I really only need to list one price. But to make it easier for some players to comprehend, I'm sure I could probably just... let's see.
Add like another row or something, and just say that every currency is at a 10-to-1 ratio, or put it in Terran dollars or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a formula, of course. You know?
Alright.
Because I know how to do formulas.
So, for those of you who are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, I guess...
They use a 10-to-1 ratio for that currency system, too, don't they?
Yeah, for
most of them. Electrum is half as valuable as
ratio
gold, but nobody uses that.
Is Electrum. That's the only one that doesn't use the 10-to-1. I think it's like a...
It's 5-1 for silver and 2-1 for gold, or 1-2 for gold. So yeah.
That's a weird system.
Okay, so let's see, Farian dollars. Then there's Terran dollar. Oh, okay. Gotta go.
So I'm guessing Farian dollars is like gold coin equivalent?
There's gonna be more currency than in D&D because this is multiple planets. D&D for the most part is on one planet, and yes, there are multiple which are explored in Spelljammer, but like mostly just one planet.
I'm talking like a rough estimation.
I think roughly yes. But there's the lowest currency is going to just be star credits, which is the currency that's used in my bot that I've created, which was between seasons 1 and 2. So I did not discuss that bot on YouTube, like, at all. Just realized. So I'll discuss that bot more when I'm less tired. Okay, so let's see. So, price. Star credits. And then price. Nintendo, please don't sue us, but this is a very common phrase. Star bits. Yes. It's not just in Nintendo, but it's in Super Mario Galaxy, so Nintendo might think they own it.
I was thinking more of like Twitch rather than Mario.
Twitch? Oh, well, Amazon owns Twitch, but they don't really care about copyright as much as Nintendo and Disney do. Yeah, they still care a little bit about copyright, but not enough to copyright the word bits. You know?
I don't think...
They'd have to pay like $1 billion to copyright it because it's so commonly used. You know?
Star bits on the Mario front is based off of a Japanese candy.
It's not called Starbits in Japan outside of Nintendo, though. So, it is Competo, which I've heard is good, but I've never tried it. And, you know, it was like... I saw it for like $11 on Amazon. If I didn't want that headset so badly, I would have ordered some. And I wanted to try it, too. It's also mentioned in Sailor Moon. That's probably why. Actually, no, I don't think she read the short stories. Or not that particular one that mentioned Competo. Okay, so Star Bits. Oh yeah, Terran dollars, right.
Terran dollars. Alright, so Terran dollars is...
And then... You might notice a pattern. There are bits worth 10 of the previous currency, which is like a gateway to the dollars of the next currency, you know.
So like
bits are kind of like No. Bits are kind of like $10 bills, I guess. Except for the star bits, those are like dimes. If star credits are pennies, star bits are dimes, Terran dollars are American dollars. Terran bits are Hamiltons. Farian dollars are, of course, that'd be 100, so Franklin's, I guess. Now I finally get to the ones that are worth more. Yes, there are ones worth more than Farian dollars. We're not done yet.
Has there been an American currency, American US dollar, that's had a value of 1,000? I think so.
There was like 100 years ago or so. I don't know exactly when, but we're not here to Google random facts. You can do that in the comments, and it'll boost engagement. Speaking of engagement, obligatory ring show off. Where's OBS? We are engaged. Which was true since the start of this, because this did start New Year's Day, and we've been engaged since October 27th of last year, which was also our relationship anniversary of 4 years. Wow, it's been 4.5 years already. Anyway, other kind of engagement, YouTube engagement. Boost that by commenting and liking and subscribing and telling your friends. All that stuff I tell you to do in my outro. Which, we're not doing the outro right now. Still got half an hour left.
I'm not gonna say anything until we're done. But I found out when things happened with that.
The $1,000 bill? You can share that now if you already know.
I mean,
Okay, so it was insert one column to the right, insert another to the right. So the Farian dollars, then there'd be Farian bits, which has the same initials as Facebook, by the way. Yes, Farian bits.
So
there's
I found out about a few other bills that I think have been discontinued.
price.
And it's not just $1,000 bill.
Oh, I'd imagine there's a lot. But,
no,
there was the $2/3 bill, which almost
what?
collapsed the economy, because 2/3 is not a valid number of cents.
It's like 2 point... No,
It's like 0.67.
0.67.
It's like 66.66666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666
66 and 2/3.
66 and 2/3 cents.
That is an impossible...
Exactly.
That's just an impossible number to work with.
Mm-hmm. 66.infinite cents.
General is just impossible.
Anyway, after Farian bits is
Also,
Dream dollars,
other...
and then Dream bits, right?
While that's happening, I found out about a few other discontinued and uncommon U.S. currencies. The $2 bill, I believe I remember a couple years ago, bit of a small story time with me, in one of my previous house I was in,
I just realized.
my family had a $2 bill magneted to the refrigerator.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's the story.
That's it? Dude,
Yeah.
my half-sister's...
$2 bill.
Listen, my half-sister's grandparents that I'm not related to are bankers. I've got tons of $2 bills in my history. I do not own any of them because I did spend them already. I've seen... Like, each of my siblings has gotten $2 bills for Christmas in our childhoods. And not just one, of course. I got like 10.
Multiple.
$20 worth.
Yeah, I don't know why.
So, the thing about crowns, they're different from star credits. I was gonna call them Stellarian crowns, but that has the same initials. So, I'll just call them crowns. No abbreviation. Because any abbreviation I can think of could also be misconstrued as an abbreviation for credits.
Right. Some other discontinued bills are the $500 bill,
Oh yeah, the $500 bill was featured in SpongeBob.
which was discontinued. It looks like
SpongeBob thought it was a wad of gum.
like the mid to 1940s it got. It stopped being made and then got discontinued from circulation 50 years ago.
So equals.
There's a $1,000 bill. There's also a $5,000 and $10,000 bills respectively as well.
Interesting.
I don't know what those things. Anyways, back to the $1,000 bill. Discontinued in 1969.
Really? That recent? I mean, I thought it would have been discontinued in like 1901 or something like that, 1920.
And because the funny number said nice.
That is pretty funny. Okay,
It's the law, and we cannot change that.
C, Control V, Control V. Oh, whoops. Control V. That's a thing you can do in Bug Fables, because there's a character named V. I mean, I love supporting indie games, although I'm not entirely sure if Bug Fables still counts as indie, but it definitely was indie when it was first made. For sure.
Alright, so a bit of history about the $2 bills. They were first printed in 1862. They were going to have a portrait of Alexander Hamilton, but then redesigned to portray Thomas Jefferson.
I mean, Hamilton was on the 10. He doesn't need to be on 2 bills.
Then they have stopped being printed in 2017, but they are still in circulation.
Yes, I'm aware they're still in circulation, and some people actually think they're fake.
Really? No, that's new.
The reason is because they're so rare.
That's the problem.
Okay, so I think the base, the currency that the formula should be based on should either be the credits or the crowns, because the credits are worth the least and the crowns are worth the most.
Start with the start credits and work our way up.
Got it. So we're gonna do high numbers then. We'll say... Honestly, we'll say... Wait, I gotta... Okay, so let's see. 1, 10, 100, thousands, 10,000.
Like the $500 bills, just like the $1,000 bills, were also discontinued in 1969.
That is insane.
Nice.
I actually thought they were discontinued earlier. But, okay, so where are we? 10,000? A million?
In 1945.
100 million. Okay, so 100 million. But each currency, starting from Terran dollars, will... Actually, no.
Also, another dollar bill that was discontinued or I guess recalled in 1969. Nice. Was the $5,000 bill.
5,000? I didn't even know those existed.
Yeah.
Honestly, these bills will probably have to be like they'll probably have to be reinvented because of inflation.
Yeah.
And what better time to do that than the upcoming 250th anniversary of our country's foundation, which is also the year that my fiance and I are getting married, 2026.
Also, the $5,000 bill was initially used to finance the Revolutionary War.
Makes sense. Although nowadays wars cost $1 billion or more.
Wars cost way more than just a singular $5,000 bill.
Yes. They would need $1 million bills if they were going to continue making war-specific bills. Yep. Nowadays, they just use digital checks for that.
Luck, and way more than $5,000.
Yes. Okay, so
It's
I'm
more of like
thinking.
a collector's item, I guess.
What did I say
Then-
before? It was $16 and 16 Farian dollars.
And oh wow, this is more than just hello. I thought it was up to 10,000.
6.
Anyways.
Oh.
$10,000 bill. Got that? Someone P. Chase. And
Okay.
just like basically every other
Equals
bill.
that divided by 10.
First printed in 1918, and just like every other bill before it, was part of the 1969 purge. Nice.
Wow.
I swear, this is just pure coincidental.
This
I'm pretty sure
it is pretty funny though.
Yeah.
In terms of decimal places, these are not rounded, by the way. It's only the display that's rounded. So format.
So the next
Number.
bill is the $100,000 bill.
Custom.
That is a portrait of Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson, wasn't that an obscure president nobody remembers?
He was part of World War, or he was around when World War I started. That is about as much as I know about the man. And the $100,000 bill was also a gold certificate.
That's pretty
Never
crazy.
used, circulated, or issued for public use.
Well, yeah, when it was invented, it was probably an absurd amount of money. And it still is to receive randomly as like a poor person, but if you're rich, it's nothing.
The Bureau of Engraving and Painting made them during the Great Depression in 1934
Wait a sec.
for official transactions between Federal Reserve Banks.
That's pretty crazy.
But bad news, you cannot legally hold them if you're a collector. The good news is that you can find one on display for educational purposes.
That's pretty cool.
These
Okay.
things are so valuable, you can't legally own them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and?
Keyword I say legally.
Yes, I know. One reason I think we'll probably not be monetized on YouTube is that we do support piracy. But, that's why we got Patreon!
Yeah, buddy. Those people will win.
We do not support indie piracy, because if we did,
not support
we would
indie
be allowing you to pirate us. Which, yes, the tabletop RPG is free, but the video game is going to cost money, and we would hope that you'd pay it, because it'd be fairly cheap.
Don't worry, we'll come up, if you somehow pirate the video game, we'll come up with something snazzy.
Yeah, like one of those Mario things, piracy is no party.
Piracy is, like one of those creepypastas from Mario Party DS, where
Mhm.
piracy is no party.
But it's like a canon creepypasta. Nintendo literally made those. Isn't it crazy?
That's nutty.
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta change the formatting here. Let's see, formatting.
Some other U.S. currencies, basically coins, that are no longer in circulation.
Was there one that's worth 6 cents to mirror the sixpence in Britain?
Not on the website I'm using.
Is there one worth 2 cents to mirror the tuppence?
There are half-cent coins.
I'm aware, the
10
halfpenny.
coins, and 3-cent coins.
3 cents is real? I thought that was a Phineas and Ferb joke!
No, I think you said like 2 2/3.
No. Well, 3 cents is a Phineas and Ferb thing. I didn't realize it was real, though. The 3 cent
from
coin?
1851 to 1889.
during the Civil War and a little bit after it as well. But while slavery was illegal, it was definitely still practiced. It still is. But like...
To a degree, unfortunately.
Yes.
I
hope in the future, slavery will only exist in fiction. Which, yeah, I do want it to exist in fiction because it's fun to read about. But I do not want it to exist in real life. Let's see, custom...
Also, there were half dimes, but then replaced by nickels.
Half dimes were replaced by nickels. That's... Well, yeah, they're worth the same.
Yeah, they're worth the same.
Okay.
And then there were 20-cent coins.
Okay, this entire time Jeno is talking about coins, I'm actually editing the prices formatting in the Google Sheets, which you'll be able to see the Player's Edition doc. And yes, non-devs can be Space Masters, starting with the beta, which will be version 0.3. We're currently on 0.1.4. So we got a long way to go before the beta.
I just wanted to list off some interesting money facts.
Yes, please continue. I was just saying the
Alrighty.
reason
There are
that I
also
told you to
some-
do that is because I'm doing something money related.
There are also some dollar
Also, I
coins.
noticed Anna's not here. I think she left without me noticing while I was talking too much. She's probably in bed. It's okay. Gotta wrap this up soon. Guess we're not actually playtesting. We're just talking about money. But
Oh, what an episode this turned out to be. Anyways,
I mean,
gold
it's a
dollar
season
coins.
premiere. Of course, it was gonna be shoddy. But
Yes, pilot episodes never always. Sometimes not the best money.
okay, let's
Okay,
format
There
Oh, yeah,
are
number
gold
format.
dollar coins.
custom.
The Eisenhower dollar.
Let me guess. It had Eisenhower's face on it.
I mean, it might have. I don't have a picture up on it.
I mean,
But
it would make
apparently there
sense
was
considering, that it's called the Eisenhower dollar.
Apparently, there was another U.S. coin called the Susan B. Anthony dollar.
Yeah, I'm aware. It was like a gold dollar, wasn't it?
I think no. There's literally just one that just says gold dollar coins.
Well, that was the Sacagawea, which still exists, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it does. I don't know.
There's also I think the Trump gold dollar, which there's the
Yeah, we're gonna try and stay away from that.
there's the
Politics.
Buffalo coin, which was I think $5. I'm not sure if that's still in circulation.
We're just winning a lot of money.
Can you check the Buffalo coin? Because I heard about that. It has a picture of a buffalo on it, and it was created, I think, it was created during, I think, the Manifest Destiny movement, which I forget what that was about, but it involved buffaloes. I think they were driven to near extinction. So.
Yeah, they were.
And Manifest Destiny was either to kill them or save them. I forget which.
Buffalo nickel.
Oh, it was a nickel. I thought it was a $5 coin for some reason. I guess nickel 5 makes sense. Okay, so. Huh?
Oh, whatever.
So, Jeno, you see what I'm editing right now? Oh wait, no, you're googling the dollars.
No, I can see. I was using my phone to Google.
Oh yeah, well, right now, 3 decimal places for Terran bits, right? Format, number. Do I have to create a new custom format for 3 decimal places? I think I do.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to do it either way.
Well, no, it might already exist. I was wondering if it already existed or if I had to create it. Okay. And then after that, there's 4 decimal places. Okay. So it was format, number, custom number, and it was boop, apply. After that, variant bits is 5 decimal places. Spit some more facts about the money. Please.
Where are we going? Jesus Christ.
If you run out, then come up with another topic. Oh wait, no, we're not doing currency.
Coins can last about 30 years?
30? Only 30? There's some
Apparently
coins.
no.
There's some coins that are like 50 years old. I guess they're really well taken care of.
Yeah. A penny costs more than...
It costs more than it's worth to make. I know that.
It's worth.
And that's why people are trying to
No.
phase out of penny production.
Yeah.
And taxers will just
Take
round
out-
to the nearest nickel, which is like
Yeah, there's nickel.
it's good for
It's,
like 7% tax on odd dollars. Because 107 would become 105. No, I think they would round up to
So
the nearest
107
nickel.
would become the next
So it'd be
zero.
it'd be 110. So yeah.
It'd be 110. The first dollar sign was used in 1785.
So next is 6 zeros, right? Gosh, format.
And I don't know if anyone knows this, but money is dirtier than you think. It's easy to get, like...
I already think it's dirty, so I can only imagine.
Easy to get bacteria and whatnot on...
I mean, I figured that.
A singular banknote can be folded 4,000 times.
4,000? I think that means like in 4,096 or something. I don't think you can actually. Or do they really mean?
I don't know if it's one. I don't know if it means by one singular fold 4,000 times or just constantly folding over itself.
Oh, that's probably what it. Yeah.
Some more interesting facts. The first minted coins were made around 2,500 years ago.
Yes.
China was the first one to use paper money over 1,000 years ago.
Cool.
And the original value of a British pound was equal to a single pound of silver in weight.
I knew that because they used the imperial system before the metric system was invented, which is why it's called the imperial system, because of the British Empire. Gosh. Wait.
So, another interesting fact about currency is Federal Reserve notes are a 1 to 3 mix of linen, or 1 part linen to 3 parts cotton.
That's... Like, I knew they were cloth, but people call them paper. They're like cloth paper, basically.
Despite being called paper dollars.
Yeah.
Or paper bills or whatever. The first coins were dated back to about 700 BC, used by a group of people who live in what is known as modern-day Turkey.
So around the Ottoman Empire? Well, no, before the Ottoman Empire, right? Because the Ottoman Empire lived in what is modern-day Turkey. But that was in the AD years.
The oldest paper money was in the 11th century during China's Song Dynasty.
Didn't see that one coming now, did you?
Hold on. I am, well, Control C. Then I can just Control V and change the,
The reason why people can't just print more money is because of hyperinflation.
yes, I know. Also, because of piracy laws.
Inflation is worse.
It's hyperinflation and piracy laws, yeah.
I guess piracy laws too, I guess. That's a new one to me.
Okay, so after this, I'm thinking...
It is illegal to print your own money.
Yeah? I mean, what if it's your job to run the mint?
No.
You would take
not
a
that
salary,
kind of
wouldn't
money.
you'd take a salary, wouldn't you?
What I mean is, it is illegal to create counterfeit U.S. currency.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I was kind of like, I was challenging you to edit your,
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just taking a jab at my poor wording.
It's fine. Okay, I think...
It is another fact about dollar bills. It is illegal to deface or destroy U.S. currency, but accidents do happen, and money is occasionally damaged by natural means.
Yep. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, an interesting fact about U.S. coins, it is legal to melt, form, or destroy or modify U.S. coins, including pennies, unless the objective is fraudulent or with the intent of selling the raw materials of the coins for profit.
Huh. Wait, you said legal unless
Yeah,
you're selling the raw materials for profit.
The only way it would be illegal is fraudulent or selling it with...
That's interesting. So I could just melt down some pennies to make like a copper rod for like my own use, as long as I don't sell it.
I mean, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can make a tiny little. I can make like toy. I can make copper minis. Get some copper like 3D printing resin, as long as I don't sell them. It'd be copper, tin, and zinc. I'm aware. I wouldn't be pure copper, but
Yeah, that's expensive.
still, I think pure copper pennies are like 10 cents to make, which is why they don't make them. But even the ones that are being made currently are like 2.3, 2.4.
Huh.
Okay.
Apparently under an ultraviolet glow, a $5 bill glows blue, a $10 bill glows orange, a $20 bill glows green, a $50 bill glows yellow, and a $100 bill glows red if they are authentic.
Yep. I mean, I knew about the $5 bill. I didn't know the other ones.
I did not know any of this.
Well, I mean, ultraviolet lights are easy to get, you know? But the $100 bills are not. Unless you literally get paid in cash. Like, if you get paid like a monthly salary, or even a weekly salary, if you get paid that in cash, you might get a $100 bill. But, like, I get Social Security, which is digital. So I don't get $100 bills. Plus, most of that is to pay rent, and the rest, it's like rent, food, and then if I have a little left over, I can treat myself to something nice. which is very little. Because rent and food, I get like 600 a month, and rent and food is like 500 after all that.
After all the taxes and whatnot.
Yeah. It's being upgraded to 900 a month, but we're also going to be adding bills to the rent and food. So,
Oof. Not nice.
yeah. But it's fine. What do you think of my prices? If Therian dollars are to be the standard, then... But the formula is based on the star credits.
Here's what will happen if we started with crowns instead. Like, just do wooden sword. I want to see what happen if we started with crowns first.
Yeah, I see. It's like...
Because that is just an absurd amount of zeros.
Yeah, but that's just in case something were to cost, say, 1 star credit. You know what? We'll show you what that looks like. 16. See what I mean?
Yeah.
The zeros are still there, but not that many after the 6. If that makes sense.
Yep.
So, what was it? 160,000, right? 160,000. Yup, 16 Therian dollars. So, like, if you were to, if you're, like, from Terra Nova, you'd probably use the Terran dollars. And, like, some weapons do cost about 1,000 American dollars. Not basic ones, though. You know what? I'm gonna remove a few zeros just for that. Because the Terran dollars and Therian cents are gonna be worth the same amount. You know? There we go. Okay, so how does that look on this end?
And it definitely will on this side.
And then over here, the Therian dollars at 16 cents. Terran dollars. Yeah, for the basic swords, Terran dollars can be the base currency. But, well, not for the formula. The formula, it's going to be star credits for the formulas. But, like... Should I add commas to the formatting? Because I can do that real quick.
I guess to make it look a bit neater or something.
Yeah. So, custom number formats. Okay, how did the commas go?
Every third.
No, I know how they go in real life. I mean how they go in Google Sheets. Like, what characters do I enter? Oh, I see. What? So there. And this one, we add the commas plus 1 decimal place. Which, it's got the 1 decimal place already. So formats, number, custom. I think it was hashtag, comma, hashtag. I think that's it. Yep, got it. So hashtag, comma, hashtag 0 point, however many decimal places.
And then there's just one more left for this one right here.
No, I'm gonna add it to all of them just in case. Just so that the formatting doesn't change.
Currency.
No, we're not doing currency format because that adds the $sign, and there's various currencies, so they're not going to use the $sign.
Right. I'm just counting how many currencies there are.
Okay. I think there were 9. You can double check
I counted
that.
9.
Also, the letters go from C through K, which K is the 11th letter, C is the 3rd. That checks out. That's 9 letters. And the columns. So, custom number format. Oh, wait, no. That's already correct. Never mind. Okay, so Terran bits. That's not correct. There's no comma. Can't really test if there's a comma for the others, but I can check in the format name. Number format. It was pound, comma, pound, pound, also known as hashtags.
Just shift 3 on the keyboard.
Uh-huh. Yep. And then it was format number custom number. It was pound, comma, pound, huh? Pound, comma, pound. Apply. Not that we're gonna see it here, but we might see it for the more expensive things.
Like the futuristic weaponry, I guess.
Yeah. And even some of the basic weaponry for like other weapon types.
Like maybe the gauntlets and magic staff at the very
Yeah,
bottom.
gauntlets are supposed to be an expensive thing. Should I add a futuristic gauntlet, or did I already do that? I forget.
You did not add future gauntlets or future bows.
I don't think we need those because guns kind of out-tech
Because
bows.
kind of out deck those, yeah.
Okay, so wait, I need to.
But you don't have futuristic gauntlets.
Okay, so I'll add those, or you can add those while I'm doing this. Actually, no. Wait, I'll do it. Let's see.
Fair enough. That'd probably mess something up. I don't do any of the technical stuff. I'm just here for moral support.
Well, you do technical stuff under my or Chris's direction,
Yeah.
which I just wish Chris were here. He's the smartest of the bunch.
I'm the dumbest out of everyone.
I'm the leader just because the game's my idea. I'm somewhere in the middle, intelligence-wise.
I'm not even. It's not even a contest. I'm the dumbest one out of all the devs here. I'm probably the dumbest one.
Okay, it was pound, comma, pound, 0 point, however many zeros. Yep. Yeah.
We're not gonna be able to test that for a while.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can fill in some numbers. For just random numbers for like, yeah, whatever.
Like some of the weapons.
Yeah, under the credits price.
Yeah.
Just do like, just pick a weapon type that you think should be worth like 1 billion credits.
Definitely plasma sword or the antimatter rifle. Not even a question.
Antimatter rifle. Try that, yeah. So that's a 1 with 9 zeros. So there should be 3 commas. Right? Yeah.
You're gonna need to do some reformatting.
Okay, I'll do it. Just give me a sec. Price. Also, you don't enter the commas yourself. It'll do that automatically. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's part of the formatting. So it was formats custom. Oh, we are past 11:45. I just realized. It's fine. We'll keep going.
I mean, I am getting a little. My eyelids are starting to get a little heavy though.
Well, I just gotta add a couple more columns of formatting.
Like 2 more columns. We can finish off the formatting here, and I guess we can call it.
Well, I gotta test it out just a bit. But yeah.
We can do that next time though.
I did want to do a tiny bit of playtesting, but I might have to do that alone.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. I won't be able to join.
It's okay. You can leave. If you have any kind of outro, you can say it now. If you don't, well, Jeno is leaving. I don't know. I don't want to say my outro until I'm done. It was pound, comma, pound, pound, comma, pound, pound, pound. Wait. Oh wait, no. Actually, no. That format might be a little too complicated. So format, add number, custom. So the billion does show up, you just needed to widen the column. I did that already. And Jeno's already gone. Right. Well, now that I'm alone, obligatory secret password! Even the co-devs will have to watch this video to learn what it is. Or read the description. Either one of those will reveal that the secret password is Money Talks 96. Money Talks 96. That's the password. Enter that, and you'll get some super special goodies, which will be detailed in the game's description. Or not the game's description, this video's description. Maybe the game's description as well. I don't know. Of course, the game's description won't have the password. The video's description will. Okay. Yes. Sure. I see. Oh. So it's Money Talks 96. That's what I said, right? Yeah, I did. How long have we been recording? 1 hour 45 minutes. It can still be sub 2 hours. Say it like I'm a speedrunner, but I'm not. Okay. Sure. Rice. Bits. Dream dollars. And dream bits. Okay. Okay, General is gone. Okay, so I got the gauntlets. I'm going to change the names. So we're here. I'm editing the tables a little bit. Sure. Sword. Effect. Okay. Okay, let's see. Elemental versatility. Don't worry, we are going to do some actual playtesting. It's going to be a little while before we can actually do it. And I don't think the Moonlight. Trying to come up with a description. A sword emits blue light that can. We'll come up with those later. Money, structured by magic. And 2 times crit rate. These will do the same for. Or no, not crit rate, crit damage. Bow that can hit invisible. No. A bow that shines through the darkness. Okay. Yeah, we don't want them to take advantage of 9 times crit on flying. But yeah, guaranteed crits on flying and crits do triple damage instead of double, though they're not guaranteed on grounded enemies. Control V. Yep. Control V. P. Ba. Sheesh. Okay, so after this, yeah. Okay, so okay. Plus 15%. Plus 10%. All plus 25%. Okay. All plus 50%. All plus 100%. So it's 20%. And then 30%, which is here. Go 40%. Whatever. And then 50. All plus 20. All plus 30. All plus 60. Mm-hmm. Got it. Uh-huh. Wait, what? What did I miss? MP discount. 15%. Oh wait, no. 50%. And what else? Perfect. Okay. Okay. Boom. Sure. Ah, I see. Huh. Wow. There's still more to go, but we have done a lot. Even though we haven't done any actual playtesting, you know what? I know that the name of the series is Starbourne playtesting, but that's okay. We'll just say this is a Season 2, Episode 0. Whew. So I haven't been talking much for the end. I haven't really had anyone to talk to, other than my audience, who I always forget is there. But that's okay. I'll try to do better about that in the future. Maybe record at better times. So, yeah. Thursdays and Sundays are when I prefer to record, though it is technically Friday because it is late at night. I know Tears of the Kingdom has been out in my time zone for 27 minutes as of saying that sentence in this video. But, we will be looking forward to you trying out this game. It is far from complete. I mean, we didn't even get to playtest during the playtesting session. But I hope you stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this season premiere of our playtesting series. Playtesting development series, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, read the description and click the various links within it. donate to our Patreon. Tell your friends. Did I already say that? I'm tired. And in the next one, hopefully, we'll actually have Chris on board. Until then, stay fly.